day's going wrong and the day's getting painful. I remember myself, I should be grateful for all the things that life has been giving me. For you guys that you are still listening. I never thought I'd get this kind of recognition, cause I never guessed that people would actually like to listen to what I gotta say, what I think, what I love, the stories that I tell and the things I'm tired of. And it has been a freaking pleasure to be able to reach out to so many people and stay faithful to what I am and what I feel. Because if I can't be me, who the fuck should I be? This is a thank you song and the moral is optional. If there's something that you want, only you are the obstacle. Nothing's impossible, I started with a thought and now I got a lot of people listening to my song. Thank you. We are community, we are a unity. Ain't no way I will ever change for those who don't like it. I'm a gamer, this is all me, I won't fight it. We are community, we are a unity. I wouldn't trade that for a diamond or gold. Try to buy me out of it, you'd hear the finest of notes. There is nothing that will get in your way as long as you try to be the master of your own fate. It's a shame that so much talent just gets to waste because people are scared of what will get in their way. In no way I say I'm taking showers of fame. I'm a small YouTuber with not much of a name, but I love to play games and I love to make music. This is not even my language, but I figured just do it now. You all support me and I can't put into words how good it feels to get so much love for all my work. I will always try to give it my best as long as I'm here, because if not my fans, what would I hold dear? You are the reason I'm here, so I say thank you for enabling me to do what I love. I am thankful. This is my passion and I'm glad that you share it. I could have passed, but I am glad that I've dared it. We are community, we are a unity. Ain't no way I will ever change for those who don't like it. I'm a gamer, this is all me, I won't fight it. We are community, we are a unity. I wouldn't trade that for a diamond or gold. Try to buy me out of it, you'd hear the finest of notes. We are gamers and I'm proud of the fact. I don't doubt myself, no reason for that. I'm a gamer, I'm a nerd and a geek. Call me freak, I don't fucking care who am I but me. This is what I am, I won't change that. You can't come along and negate that. This is me and I won't fake that. I got this one opportunity, so I take that. When everything seems to be going to hell, put this song on and think about what you got for yourself. Think about what you really dig and want in your life, and don't think about what barriers will try to deny. Just do it. I know this sounds so freaking cliche, and I know that in my case this might be easy to say, but there is no shame in just trying and failing, especially if you're not happy with the life that you're staying in. But who am I to try to teach you a lesson? I just try to share the concept that changed my direction. But I am only a rapper and not a preacher. Everyone should live a life according to their own picture. Sometimes life is shitty, believe me, I'm with ya. It's how we deal with the struggle, not the struggle that differs. So long, I say thank you again. This song is for you, thanks for being a fan. We are community, we are a unity. Ain't no way I will ever change for those who don't like it. I'm a gamer, this is all me, I won't fight it. We are community, we are a unity. I wouldn't trade that for a diamond or gold. Try to buy me out of it, you'd hear the finest of notes. We are community, we are a unity. Ain't no way I will ever change for those who don't like it. I'm a gamer, this is all me, I won't fight it. We are community, we are a unity. I wouldn't trade that for a diamond or gold. Try to buy me out of it, you'd hear the finest of notes. We are community, we are a unity. We are community, we are a unity.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We're going to be really diving deep into some of the stuff that's I am so tongue-tied right now. We're going to be diving deep into some of the stuff that's going on with esports. We got a very special guest coming in. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure he's going to be ready. Maybe 15 to 20. Okay. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about different things that are going on in esports. Specifically, we're going to start out today with the League of Legends, the state of League of Legends right now, some new updates, champions, and buffs and nerfs that are going on, as well as the Worlds Tournament that is going to be hitting its finals tomorrow. I am so stoked for that. I am not going to be able to stream it live today or tomorrow because I'm going to be at work till 11. But if you guys are willing to tune in, I will be streaming those games as soon as I get on here live. It'll be a restream, but if you haven't seen it already, guys, it's going to be pretty lit. I'm absolutely astounded about that. I can't wait to see the opening ceremonies for it. So that is going to be pretty sick. I can't even tell you how excited I am. I'm just totally stoked over that. And before we go ahead and move any further, we do got to give a shout out to Raise Energy. If you haven't heard of it, let me tell you, it is an amazing company based out of Rep Sports. They got some great energy drinks that are zero carbs, zero crash. They got two different types of caffeine, one that's an immediate release to give you that energy right away, and the second is a time release caffeine. Guys, the flavors are out of this world. As you can see right now, I'm representing the new Halloween shirt that we got, the limited edition Halloween shirt. It's absolutely phenomenal, guys. You can pick it up right now as well. It won't be available forever. And of course, we got the Voodoo Rays for the Halloween special here. Guys, for tomorrow, be safe out there. If you're trick-or-treating or if you have your family, just take care of yourselves and don't catch yourselves in a bad position if you can all avoid it. So there's that. Halloween is something that I don't typically celebrate. I don't go out and any of that stuff, but I know a lot of other people do. No judgment here. Guys, just I want everybody to be safe. Man, I love this flavor. So good. All right, so let's get in to talking about let's go into talking about the latest buffs that have been going on lately. So, as we know, the new KDA launch has begun for the Worlds Tournament that is going to be concluding tomorrow. And so with that came some new patches. For many of you that know my playstyle, I typically play support. I might be considering branching out. I might do a poll to see if you guys think if I should maybe try another role, maybe ADC or something, if I can learn how to actually play this game properly. But I am a support main, and so one of the coolest things that I like is this patches buffs. We've got buffs on a couple of champions that I play support on a lot, and I absolutely love the Annie buff. So let's go ahead and talk about a couple of the buffs here that we have that I'm pretty excited about. So buffs, we got buffs on Amumu, we got buffs on Annie, we got buffs on Brand. Hey, I'm with you on this, buddy. Oh yeah. We got buffs on LeBlanc. We got buffs on Nasus. We got buffs on Sejuani and Xayah. And of course they did nerf a few champions that I agree with and one that I disagree with, but I am not a pro player, so I really don't gotta say so. I just gotta learn to get good. They did nerf Karthus. That's the one that I disagree with. They nerfed Lulu. I disagree with that too. I don't think either one of them deserved a nerf in my opinion, but I'm a low tier gold, possibly just go ahead and call me a high silver player, so I don't got a leg to stand on. I am happy that they nerfed Samira because she is a freaking god tier champion and needs a little bit of a tailor back there. And I'm happy that they also nerfed Zed as well. Really good players just can absolutely dominate without even trying. So there is that. And let's talk about the new champion, Seraphine. We're going to look at the abilities. We're going to do some rundowns on the abilities. And we will also talk. Maybe we'll actually read the bio for this champion, because the lore, I'm always heavy into the lore, so let's see how this actually goes into it. Let's talk about abilities for a moment. We're going to load it up here because I'd rather actually read it directly. Okay, so her passive ability says it's called Stage Presence. Every third basic ability Seraphine casts will echo, automatically casting a second time. Additionally, whenever she casts an ability near an ally, she will create a note. Each note gives her basic attacks more attack range and deal additional magic damage consuming the note. This might actually be kind of abused like you do with an Orianna. Maybe some attack speed, maybe lethal tempo Seraphine here. That might be something we see from me in the future. We'll check that out, because you know I like to be extremely unconventional. The skins, my gosh. Oh, I've seen it, and let me tell you, the level up skin, I love how they put it in, where you play these missions and you get access to all 3 skins. Of course, it is an ultimate skin. So, much like them, it's a pretty expensive one, and I'd laugh at that. So true. So true. But yeah, it's going to be really expensive after this patch goes through. So get it now if you can afford it. It's an absolutely awesome skin. So yeah, her passive, Stage Presence. Oops. Her Q is called High Note. Says Seraphine projects a pure note dealing magic damage that's increased by the target's missing health percentage. So what that means is the lower you get the champion, the more damage your Q is going to do. And let's talk about that, combining it with that auto attack note buff. Come on, guys. We're going to get some damage in there. Those that already have played Seraphine know that we're absolutely falling in love with this pop star, and she's going to really rock the stage for Runeterra. We are going into the next ability here. It's called Surround Sound. Seraphine, it's her W. Seraphine surrounds her allies in a song, granting herself and her allies movement speed and a shield. If Seraphine is already shielded, she can heal her nearby allies, restoring health based on how many allies are near her. It's a pretty cool ability. Actually, if you get your little, I want to say power cord, but if you're on your 3rd ability and you cast it, it basically acts as a second redemption. So, of course, we all know that we are glutton for punishment, so we are going to be building an extra redemption on top of it as an item, so we could just get that massive healing, and, of course, a little bit of stack of damage there as well. So it's going to be good. The Beat Drop. This is her E. Seraphine unleashes a heavy sound wave dealing magic damage to enemies in a line and slowing them. Enemies that are already slowed are rooted, and already rooted enemies are stunned. So that's pretty cool. Play with a stunning champion, or with a champion that impairs them with their auto attacks like Ashe, Zyra, something like that, Lux, and you got a recipe for disaster, guys. Really stoked about that. I've been playing her a little bit. I'm good at dropping beats, and if you use the taunt, she drops the mic. She really does. It's pretty cool. Her ultimate, much like Sona, is going to have the same width for the ability, but at the same time, it's actually going to go a little bit longer. Seraphine takes the stage, projecting a captivating force that charms enemies, dealing magic damage. Any champion struck, allies included, become a part of the performance, extending the range of the ability and granting allies maximum note. What? I didn't even know that about that ability. The phone, hold it. If allies are in the range, they can extend the range of the ultimate. What is this? And it gives maximum notes for maximum attack damage, magic damage on the auto attacks. Guys, I'm in heaven. This is sweet. I'm going to have to play her even more tonight. Maybe a little bit extra after the stream. Absolutely stoked for this. This is cool. Oh my gosh. I forgot to tell you. What'd you forget to tell me? We're waiting to see what Crikey forgot to tell me. Or did you already know that? About the ult add-on. Man. As soon as I started reading that, you guys could... Oh my gosh. Man. As a matter of fact, Message here. His decoder said he wanted to join the stream. Boop, there you go. I'll send him a little link there. Yep, shameless plug, guys. Okay, so Seraphine, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool buff to a Moo, especially for a Moo support. Guys, the new crowd control that used to root and disarm enemies for 2 seconds, now it stuns them for 2 seconds. Yes, please. Love it. Love it. And of course now, the coup de grace. Annie, folks. Her E now provides a shield instead of damage reduction. Shields can now be cast on target ally champions. The shield animation was updated, cost and range increased, and shield always applies to Tibbers when he's summoned. That is so cool. That is so cool. It's going to read the splats. It's called Molten Shield. Grants and target ally champion a 40, 90, 140, 190, 240 plus 0.4 ability power shield for 3 seconds. Bonus movement speed buff is applied to the shielded target. Yes, please. I love it. I've already been using it, guys. It's awesome. Shield VFX were updated. Annie's E now has new animations and visual effects, better scaled for other champs. Cost was 20 mana. Unfortunately, now it costs 40 mana. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but I can deal with the 40 mana. Will cast on ally if targeted, or if very close to them, targeting them within range of 225. Otherwise, will automatically self-cast. So, if you are closer to your ally champions, it will prioritize them. So that's the thing. Got to make sure you're mindful of where you're clicking and where on their screen you actually are tapping that E. So there is that. And then Tibbers always gains the benefit of the shield regardless of the target. If you target ally, Tibbers is still going to get the shield. Whereas before, it would always target you, so Tibbers would always get the shield. I'm pretty sure that initially when it got in place before it came live, it didn't originally target Tibbers, and they fixed it, and now it does. I do like that the W's now deal more damage for Ash, and of course Brand's passive now bounces off of himself. Really great for the damage that has been dealt. So Brand is really good. I love all the buffs that are given. Can't say I agree with all the nerfs. We are now going to start talking about Worlds 2020, guys. I don't know who's been watching, but I have. Whew. Let me tell you, it has been one crazy ride. Teams that I thought were going to lose won. Teams that won, I actually had no clue they were going to get there. And teams that lost, I thought they were going to win. And it didn't happen the way that it was. So we're going to talk about the quarterfinals that hit. We originally had FNC and CES going against one another. CES did manage to pull through with one win, total of 5 games. Our match 2 in our qualification was JDG and SN. And SN won by a landslide with 3-1 games. We had G2 and Gen. And G2 won all 3 first games, going ahead and knocking out Gen right off the bat. And then, of course, we had, as our match 4, we had DRX and DWG playing, and DWG absolutely slaughtered with 3 non-stop back-to-back wins. Then we go into our match 5 and 6 with the final qualifications. We had SN and TES, and SN was able to pull through 3-1. And then we had DWG versus G2, and DWG went ahead and took that by a landslide, taking 3-1 in that. Now we are in our grand finals, guys. Grand finals are taking place tomorrow. Going to be DWG versus SN. I'm stoked. If you guys can watch it, please watch it. If not, I will be doing that restream after I get home. So I'm really hoping that you guys get an opportunity to check that out. Without further ado, I am going to give you guys a little bit of a timeline. I'm going to show the original Warriors video for League. And then I'm going to go ahead and show a quick clip, 3-minute clip of Worlds from last year with Chrissy, who is absolutely amazing. I've been following her for a long time, so I'm going to show her Phoenix portion. And then, of course, I'm going to throw down that music video for Worlds 2020. And from there, we're going to go ahead and go into talking about StarCraft, and I will get our special guest on the phone. We'll be talking about StarCraft and Warcraft 3. So guys, stay tuned, watch the videos. I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and then we will slide right in and bring that special guest in for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Man, I absolutely love this. Chris, you just really nailed this, guys. This was so cool last year. I gotta tell you, man, being there was absolutely sick. Just so sick. Man. Oh, it's really cool how they did the whole Aurelia blade thing here. The kind of choreography that went into it. Man, one of the best trophy reveals ever. Man. Okay, here we go. We gotta do the music video. Okay, this is for the new 2020. I like it. Okay. I like the most of this. Yeah, man. It's still not bad. I really liked Chrissy though. I'm still vibing on this though. It's got a little beat. I like when Soyeon came in on that one last year. Okay. Okay. I guess that's supposed to be the Seraphine. I wonder if that's how they're gonna make the stage actually look for the actual 2020 tomorrow night. Okay, not bad. Definitely not bad, but I'm still pretty stoked about the tournament. The teams that are playing tomorrow are just really, really good. Way better than me, that's for sure. Alright, so right now, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and bring our special guest in today for the stream. Give it up for Mr. IamBelieve. Where is my button? Button. Where's got the button? Okay, boom. Hello?
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing, man. What about you?
Not too much, man. Not too much. If you guys want to go ahead and give him a follow on his Twitter, I went ahead and posted his link in the chat there for you.
Thanks, dude.
No problem, man. So before we get into what we were going to be talking about here, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, your career in gaming, and where you're at now?
I mean, there's not much to say. I grew up playing games quite a bit. I played Warcraft 3 before I played Sc2. I picked up Sc2, I think it was actually on launch day. I played it casually for a bit, and then I noticed that I was improving faster than most people. And, you know, I was getting up to Masters, and I thought to myself, I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe if I can get into Grandmaster, then, you know, I can start to take this more seriously and devote more time to playing StarCraft, right? And so eventually I did get Grandmaster, and after that, like I said, I ended up devoting more time to StarCraft. My objective was to get to qualify for WCS, which I ended up doing. I got to play a ton of good players. In my career, I went to a lot of events like EGL, WCS, IM, LAN ETS, Torcraft, and a bunch of other smaller events. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm a scrub now.
Not at all. You're always going to be the best in my book, man.
Thanks, dude. Even though
so what are you doing with gaming now? What's your go-to, and how do you feel you stand up to the competition?
Right now, before this week, I was pretty much playing only Warcraft 3. I'm pretty good at it. I wouldn't say I'm professional or anything. And this week I actually picked up SC2 again.
Oh, nice.
For fun, yeah. Actually, currently rank 90 or something in Grandmasters League. So it's pretty cool. It's not you know, the best rank, but it's not terrible either.
Fair enough. So we noticed that there's not going to be too much more support from Blizzard in StarCraft. How does it make you feel?
I mean, it makes me feel sad, obviously, but I think it's inevitable too. You know, like, I don't think StarCraft is really making any money for Blizzard because, I mean, the game's pretty much free to play right now, so they're not selling copies or anything. They do have microtransactions in the game, but not too many. I don't think too many people really care for the microtransactions in StarCraft, unlike other games like Dota, League.
Hey, thanks for the 100 cheer. I really appreciate that, Burflux. Continue.
So I think it doesn't really make sense for Blizzard to, invest more into StarCraft when they're not really
Awesome.
getting anything out of their investment, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, you got to realize they're a business, right? So
Yeah, of
their
course.
objective is always to make money.
Okay, man. Thanks for passing through, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the love. Yeah, thanks so much, man. So what do you feel about the competitive scene right now and how that's going to be going, especially with the lack of support in the StarCraft scene?
So the competitive scene, I feel like it's definitely not as strong as it once was. Like, and I say that because I remember when I qualified for WCS, I had to play against like so many good players back in the day. Like I remember one time when I failed to qualify for WCS, I made it to I think like the last round or something. I had to play like Suppy, Bales, Huck,
Yeah.
Binsky. I don't know if you know him.
I know a few of them. Yeah.
And a few other great players. While now, if you look at like the brackets for WCS qualifiers, there's not too many good players. Like you start to play against the good players in like the latter rounds, unlike before when you just play like good players throughout the whole qualifier.
Okay.
And another thing, I realized lots of people who weren't too great when I was like, in my quote unquote prime, are actually really great now, which tells you that they either practice really hard or the amount of competitive players kind of dwindled, right?
That makes sense. And so, yeah, I know you said you started playing a lot of Warcraft 3 again. How is that competitive scene? You think it's getting bigger? You think with the whole reenactment of Reforged, it's actually kind of brings some revitalization to the franchise, or what do you think?
So I think it is actually getting bigger, but I don't really know if that's saying much because it started off like, or I shouldn't say it started off, but basically after StarCraft came out, Warcraft really died. Like there was almost no player base. And then in I'd say like 2016 or 2017, people kind of started to play Warcraft again, right? So since then, it's gotten more popular, and Reforged has helped, but I feel like Reforged was kind of like a missed opportunity for Blizzard. I feel like they didn't exactly meet the standards of lots of their consumers, right? With Reforged, and I feel like if they did, the game could actually be incredibly active because it's got lots of things that competitive, more non-casual players like, but casual players also like. So, like for example, you've got to like build up an economy, and you have to like pick specific units based on what your opponent's what his army composition is, right? Which I guess like more hardcore gamers like because it's like super strategic. But then there's also like the aspect of heroes, right? And I feel like that's something that the casual players kind of like, like, and that's why games like Dota, League, etc. are so popular.
Yeah. So what missed opportunities do you think that Blizzard had?
Well, I think if they didn't screw up Reforged, the game would just be a lot more active.
Okay.
Like, when it first came out, there was no ladder. The whole like there was like 10,000 bugs. The campaign had a ton of glitches. Like it was just terrible.
Oh, okay. So they pretty much dropped the ball. They wanted to make a quick buck, and they, like you said, they missed out on a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly.
So you said you've been playing in a lot of tournaments lately. What's that about?
I've been playing in quite a few Warcraft tournaments. I've done okay. I haven't really done well, but I guess that's to be expected. because I'm not, pro gamer. There are people in the scene who play a lot more than me and take the game a lot more seriously. Like guys like Hitman, who I think you know because he used to play StarCraft
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yep.
competitively. Insufferable, Cruncher, Todd, Grubby, guys like that.
So if you had to gauge the esports scene right now, what do you think are going to be the top games moving into 2021, and why do you think that?
I think League of Legends is going to be number one or two, just because it's been the most popular game, or the second or third most popular game
Mm-hmm.
every single year for like the last decade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. You're gonna have Fortnite, obviously. That's a game that tons of people like, and it's free to play, which is attractive to people, just like
Mm-hmm.
League. Um, what else? I don't know.
Well, fair enough, fair enough. And
I
what
don't
would you
follow
say,
too many.
other than Warcraft 3 and StarCraft, what games would you advise people to pick up moving into the next year?
Uh, Online games.
Online games, yep.
Okay. League of Legends. If you're into MOBAs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Call of Duty. What's it called? The one. Is it Warzone? I think
Yeah,
it's
Warzone
Warzone.
is the,
Yeah.
what is it? Like, kind of like the Fortnite, right? The whole Battle
Yeah.
Royale
It's
sort of
similar.
thing.
Yeah. What else? If you're into sports, maybe like NBA 2K 21 or like FIFA 2K21 or whatever
Mm-hmm.
sport you like.
Okay, okay. Well, is there anything else you want to leave everybody with before you go on and go raffle stomp some noobs?
Just thanks for watching. Yeah, that's it.
All right, man.
Thank
Well,
you
I
for
really,
having me.
hey, thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. And
Yeah,
guys,
no
once
worries.
again, get a follow out to Believe here. Let him show you how to play these games, because I am a total scrub. He'll teach you the way.
I can't teach people, dude. I'm a scrub too.
Well, thanks again, man, for coming, man. Love you, bro.
Yeah, no worries, man. Love you too.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, guys, there you have it. You heard it here first. Amazing player with just out of this world skill, guys. Follow his Twitter if you got Twitter. Give him a lot of love. We will all be scrubs around here. So true, man. He is absolutely phenomenal. I've known him for a long time. I would die for this guy. He is just a phenomenal gamer, a great friend. And I had to bring him on one of these talk shows just so that I can have you guys get to see just a little bit of just how great he is, and hopefully you guys will be able to catch him on his streams as well, and just show him the same kind of love. Um, so true, man, so true. And guys, thank you for tuning into this stream. I might kick on another stream here in a little bit just to go ahead and play some games. But I want to leave this video as it is with the talk show. And we will be continuing to do this every week as we've been. So once again, guys, thank you for tuning into this. You guys rock. And thank you once again, Buraflux Gaming, for that 100 bits cheer. That was absolutely phenomenal. Really exciting. And we will be ending this here. Thank you so much once again. Push-ups. What? Okay, I guess I gotta do some push-ups. Okay, we got the meeps for the push-ups. We're gonna do this. And we'll probably be playing either some Ori later when we return this back on, and possibly also some Resident Evil as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this headset off and do some push-ups. Oh, I see how it is. They're gonna get me now. Maybe. I don't mind, man. I love working out. It's so perfectly okay with me. Because We got the Raise energy going on, folks. Once again, check out that voodoo right here. It's phenomenal. Great flavor. I don't mind working out at all. When I kick on the gaming stream, I know I'm going to get that punishment back. Guys, a couple of streamers to check out while you're here. Go ahead and check out Neoma Warriors, Decoder Gaming, Shadow Drake, and Arcane Atlas. Check them out on Twitch. Great people. Yeah, for real. Really appreciate that. And yeah, guys, check out Raise Energy, guys. Go to their website, use code ForisOmne to get a nice fat 15% discount on anything you purchase, not just for the energy drinks, but completely site-wide. Really appreciate you guys all coming in. I will be kicking on another stream here in a little bit, play some actual video games. But guys, thanks for tuning into the esports cast here. We will continue doing this every week. Love y'all. Guys, stay amazing, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye.
Get home, had a bad day of work as I stayed late. I think it's okay to say it's not always like this, but I know that's not all. There are things in my life that I love after all. It is fun, it's my girl, it's my friends when they call. And this one thing that I play with my pals that I can do just for hours. A world that is ours, something simple that just fills us with power. Like a lonely flower, it enlightens our days. Like children empowered, when we build up our base, we get something back that a lot of people lost. It's the passion for playing the games that we love. I did that as a child in my missing in time, and the work and the school and the duties arrive. Some dedicated their lives to a hobby, that's fine. Like the pros husky, the stuffs are day 9. They all do work just for us, not the dimes. They do it because of love to the game, like I do the rhyme. So whatever will be, what we have is unique, but I know it didn't yet reach the peak. StarCraft 2, it cheers me up in a world full of endless serious stuff. Come on, watch some, get some, love some, play some. Our universe, our world, our kingdom. StarCraft 2, what up, what up? You can't put us down, cause we come up, so spread the word. Just be proud of who you are. We are not some nerds, we're a crowd that is large. A lot of people don't get us, they say we are freaky when we scream or freak out over a player that's cheesing. But come on, we are no more a fringe group. Your picture of us will soon be unhinged, dude. We are a crowd of millions and millions, from Germans to Russians to Koreans or Brazilians. We build up pylons, gateways and starports. We watch it all day because this is our sports. We play some leather, we win and we lose. Some flame and rage quit and others just get amused. We share something a lot of people don't know yet. In sports it's hobby, it's what we know best. We talk about it with our friends, guessing where the barracks lands, asking why it didn't scan. All that stuff is really grand, we're all just fans. So we thank God for StarCraft, thanks for those tears and thanks for those hard laughs.